Obviously, good win for us to get our first one. I think that's huge for our group, especially bouncing back off of Tuesday's disappointing loss where I thought we played really really well. Did some good things tonight, in particular offensively. 36 field goals, 24 of them assisted. 67% assist rate is phenomenal. Speaks to our guys' unselfishness and the way that the ball moved. Defensively, to hold them to 14 points in the first half, I thought we were really active. We were able to play a lot of guys tonight, which was a good thing. We were able to try a lot of different rotations, big, small, in our regular lineup. And then we were able to change defenses quite a bit. We played different types of zone pressure, full court pressure, as well as our man. So it allowed us to do that. Thought it was great in terms of growth for our team. And now we get a day off and have to hit it hard for 3 days. We'll add a few things and continue to fine-tune some things that we already have in and continue to work to grow our individual players and our team heading to the next Thursday's game against Wheeling.
Coach, talk about the environment, especially with the students being back.
Yeah, the environment was awesome. First time we really had them across from the opponent's bench. I thought it was great. And we had a great turnout. Obviously, we went to acknowledge them there after the game, and rightly so. I thought they had an influence on the game. They were into the game. And even when the score got a little bit out of hand, I appreciate the ones who stayed, and hopefully we'll get to the ones that left a little bit early there once we move forward here starting Thursday. But that section was packed. It was just great to have people in the building in general. Last time we'd had people in the building was March of 2019. So completely different environment and energy today. Great to have our fans and in particular the Rowdies and our students back in the building.
Let's talk about Xavier a little bit and just his presence as one of the leaders in your guard play.
Yeah, I thought Castaneda was really good. Obviously got it going early, shooting off the bounce. They were going under some ball screens, and he was stopping behind and making shots, which he's more than capable of doing. It's one of his strengths, and really thought he pushed the tempo as well, got us going, in transition. And then they did a good job, him, Garvin, and Greg, of picking up full court early on and really being disruptive alongside our presses, which also assisted with that. But I really thought those guys competed. X was really good and continues to get better by the day. Walton's kind of the same way. Those two guys have been transfers, obviously. They come in June for the first time. They're learning our culture, our offense, our defense, our terminology. And the rapid growth of both those guys has been pretty cool to see. Thought our teamism was really good. Thought we were really connected today. And I thought our leadership was good. Our leaders, our veterans had us ready to play. And I thought we had a really mature approach to our preparation over the last 2 to 3 days post-Ohio State.
Let's talk a little bit about Aziz and his presence, especially on the defensive side.
Yeah, I thought Bondago and Freeman were terrific defensively, affecting the rim with shot blocks. And even the ones they don't get, Chad, quite honestly, they affect so many others. And that affects the opponent's field goal percentage, And then the way they rebound the ball, I thought we were active on the glass. And it's unique that those two guys are that size and can really move the way that they move. It allows you to do a lot of the things we do defensively in particular.
You talk about Freeman and Aziz going 23 and 18 from a minute standpoint. How would you like to see whether they're on the court together, or is it one of those things where it's just nice to have two really athletic big guys that can intersplice?
Yeah, I think part of it depends on the game, but to be quite honest with you, they're both gifted. And one of the things I didn't like about Tuesday night's Ohio State game was that Aziz played 11 minutes. We've got to get him more minutes. He's impactful, and we kind of made up our mind we were going to do that tonight, which to do that, Chad, we have to be willing to play big at times. And I thought we did a good job of that tonight. We'll see where that goes as we continue to move forward. Obviously we've got to really continue to work on our rotation and our lineup, but no question we want, and Aziz has earned, the opportunity to play impactful minutes. So we're trying to figure out ways to play, our regular lineup and our big lineup as well.
13 turnovers, 23 assists. Happy with those numbers?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I thought we had, 2/3 of the baskets were assisted. We got a little sloppy in the second half there, Chad taking care of it. We've got to be a little bit sharper there. I thought we got a little loose with it at times and didn't quite play to our standard at times offensively with that in the second half.
Talk about the transition
Yeah, we're a team, I think, especially with our depth, right? We played that 9-man rotation pretty much through about 35 minutes, and all those guys were on track to play for around 20 minutes or more. And that depth allows you to play harder, longer, pressure the ball more, press, get on the glass with more consistency, and then get out and transition like you're talking about, and we want to get out and do that. We've got good athletes, and a lot of that's going to be dictated by the number of stops we can get because, your defense is what really spearheads that transition offense.
And then lastly, Coach, did you like how when you first came out, and then from the closing end, I know it was with some of the guys that may not see a lot of minutes, but how you closed out the game?
Yeah, I thought we got contributions from everybody that played, made a play or more to help us and added a lot of value. And so, I thought that was a good thing. We were able to do that tonight, and we'll continue to evaluate obviously our lineups, but we've got a strength in numbers team. I mean, this is the deepest team we've had since I've been here. So, we're going to use that to our advantage, and should be able to play harder, longer, more activity on the glass, all the things I just mentioned earlier. Get out and run, pressure the ball more. We should be able to do those things and really use that as an asset. All right, thanks, guys. Go Zips.